Welcome into the Baltimore Ravens Blitz, their new weekly video series here from PennLive, where we're talking all things Baltimore Ravens all season long, all training camp long. We're going to get started here with preseason dates to know, some training camp dates to know. We're going to introduce our new Baltimore Ravens beat reporter, Aaron Kasanitz, and give us some storylines to follow as training camp kicks off. And speaking of Aaron Kasanitz, really good, talented young beat reporter coming over from the Philadelphia Eagles. He covered them for a couple years for us, award-winning beat reporter there. He graduated from the University of Maryland. He's coming back to Baltimore to cover the Ravens for you guys on Facebook, on PennLive, Twitter, everywhere you can think of. We will be there. We're going to get started here with just a couple training camp dates to know. We'll get into the preseason schedule as well. First of all, Thursday, July 19th is when it all gets started. Football is back in Baltimore. You can start following along with training camp then. July 21st is another big date to circle at M&T Bank Stadium. It's a free open practice to fans. There's a $10 cash parking fee to get in, but otherwise it's free. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. August 2nd is the Hall of Fame game against the Bears in Canton, Ohio. August 6th and 7th, joint practices with the LA Rams. Let's look at the preseason schedule as well. 5 games the Ravens are playing. The first time in franchise history they will play 5 preseason games. Looking at that Hall of Fame game to get things started on August 2nd. August 9th, coming out of joint practices, they will play the LA Rams at home. August 20th, they go to Indianapolis. August 25th, they go to Miami. August 30th, they finish things up with the Washington Redskins at home. And looking at the storylines to follow as we get started with training camp, there's one big one that I think a lot of people will be interested in. It's the arrival of rookie quarterback Lamar Jackson. Former Heisman Trophy winner, came with a lot of fanfare, a lot of buzz coming out of the draft. The Ravens moved up to get him. Let's kick it to Aaron Kasanitz to tell us what to expect from Lamar Jackson at camp.
Hey everybody, this is Aaron Kasanitz, PennLive's new Baltimore Ravens beat reporter. We're here at M&T Bank Stadium, where the Ravens obviously play their home football games. But they'll be in Owings Mills in a couple days to open training camp, which will be a big deal because it's the first training camp with Lamar Jackson on the roster. The Ravens drafted the 2016 Heisman Trophy winner with a 32nd overall pick. They traded up into the first round to get him. And while Jackson will be playing behind Joe Flacco to start, it's going to be a big training camp for him. A lot of eyes will be on him. And what I'm personally looking for is to see whether or not he's decisive. In college, he could get away with some things because of his athleticism, his strong arm. But you know what? In the pros, what makes the difference is that passing windows are smaller, pass rushers are getting to you quicker. So when we watch Lamar Jackson in 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 drills, it's going to be important to see that he makes quick decisions, that he's making the right decisions, and that he's strong with the football. That's what I'll be watching for from training camp, and I'm really looking forward to getting there and seeing what Lamar Jackson can do.
All right, thank you, Aaron, for that. Watch Lamar Jackson. I think he's got what it takes to make it in the NFL. That's just my amateur opinion. A couple other things to watch while we're sticking with the offense. This is a group that ranked number 27 in the NFL in total offense last year, number 29 in passing offense. They needed to make some changes, and they did that. The top 3 receivers from last year's team are gone. Coming in instead, Michael Crabtree from the Oakland Raiders, signed as a free agent, 25 touchdowns in 3 seasons with the Raiders. Brings some playmaking ability to the fold. Willie Snead, not a great 2017 season, dealt with a suspension, a hamstring injury, but he's had a proven track record at New Orleans. John Brown, it's hard to find a bigger boom or bust option as a downfield threat, has had some health issues over the years, but he is really dynamic in the downfield passing game. He's another one to watch, especially with Joe Flacco's big arm. The Ravens also drafted Hayden Hurst, the tight end from South Carolina. 24 years old, played minor league baseball. They made it a point to upgrade that position as well. So there's a lot of new faces, hoping to bring some new juice to that offense. The other thing to watch, can the Ravens compete in the AFC North? Obviously, the Steelers remain the team to beat, 13-3 last season. Bring all the ingredients back again this year. You have to look at them. The Bengals once made 5 straight playoffs before missing the last 2. They're always a team that has to be beaten. And then the Cleveland Browns, they went out and spent some money in free agency. They drafted Baker Mayfield, the quarterback, #1 overall. You'll see some new playmakers in the mix there. They're hoping to knock on the door there and take a big step forward in the AFC North. The Ravens will have to contend with all 3 of those teams. It starts right this week with training camp, July 19th. You can stay with us all season long here on PennLive, all training camp long with your Baltimore Ravens Blitz.